I really had a different script for this, but I thought to myself, why should I give a play-by-play of the movie when I can go deeper and talk about what the movie actually means? If you haven't watched Parasite, you might want to do so as this video contains some spoilers. I don't think there's a dubbed version of it, so you have to check out the original, which is in Korean. This was a pretty good movie. It was a good mixture of comic relief, thrill, and conflict. Ordinarily, I wouldn't watch a movie in another language because reading the subtitles and all of that, but I really enjoyed this one. Without watching the movie, you think it's something to do with some sort of virus or disease that's going to kill people, or at least an idea near it to that. However, it calmly explores a parasite that lives in the majority of the population, and that is classism, as well as ignorance towards the things that one has not experienced. Don't get me wrong, there are a lot of people who empathize with those who aren't as privileged as them, but a large population cannot even begin to relate. That's what I think this movie is set around. The fact that an upper class is ignorant to what the lower classes have to go through and what the lower class often wish of having. The movie has two main locations. The Kim household, which is basically a sub-basement with very little view of the outside, and the Park mansion, which is obviously in a nicer part of town and is, well, a mansion. Very early on, we see that a friend of the Kim family who is, let's say, middle class, really doesn't care that his friend isn't as privileged as him. He makes the effort to go see him because it is his friend. He even offers him a job opportunity. Skip forward to when the whole Kim family works for the Parks. The previous caretaker of the Park family shows up and unravels quite a bit. Her husband was living in the Park's basement for years. Even though she looked like she had everything under control in the beginning, you begin to see that her and the Kim family are not so different at all. I believe that this is a metaphor of how you can't accurately judge someone from the way they carry themselves around because you don't know what they've been through. They go on to fight each other, both trying to expose the other to the Parks. Kind of like how a lot of the time people don't exactly build each other up. Instead, they tear someone down if it means they get to have the upper hand. After all, that is survival of the fittest. Smell is a really big part of the movie, and unfortunately, it's one of those things that can't exactly be captured enough for the audience, and so the actors try their best to describe what the smell is like. Mr. Park likened the smell of the Kim family to that of a subway. I imagine it to be similar to the scent around a bus rank in Harare. Yeah. Of course, this piece of information is given when Mr. Park thinks he's alone with his wife. It does affect the morale of Mr. Kim, who is also present. Subtle references to how the people you think like you can be saying something bad about you behind your back. Just before the movie ends, Mr. Park's true character is shown. He only cares about himself and his immediate family. When the dude from the basement escapes and starts killing people at young Park's party, Mr. Park nearly sacrifices the kids so that he can get his family and run. Well, I guess that's the end of the video. Please like and leave a comment. Share this video with your friends. If you're new here, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Until next time, this is Seiko Entertainment.